Okay, bit of year 6 challenge here. We use ratio tables quite a lot in school. Ratio tables are the idea that you start with what you know and work up from there, which is particularly useful for them when they come to percentages, which might initially seem a bit tricky. If I was to work out, for example, 40% of 60, that might throw children initially, but they know that 100% means the whole thing. So 100% of 60 is 60. From there, I could probably work out that 50%, as they know that's half, of 60 is 30. They can also do 10% because they know that there's 10 parts in 100. 10 tens in 100, I should say. So 10% just requires them to divide by 10. 60 divided by 10 is 6. Now, if I know 50% and I know 10%, I can take the 10% away from the 50% to find 40%. Similarly, if I wanted to work out 15% of 60, well, I know 100% of 60 is 60. Can work out that 10% is then 6, and from that I know that 5% must be half of 10. 5 is half of 10, so I halve my 10% to find 5%, and then they work out that 15% is going to be your 10% added to your 5%. In this instance it'd be 9. But we use ratio tables for loads of things. This would be a ratio table to find equivalent fractions to 3/4. 3 parts out of 4 is the same as 6 parts out of 8, or 9 parts out of 12, or 12 parts out of 16. 3, 6, 9, 12, 4, 8, 12, 16. They just follow the pattern and it makes it nice and easy. And again, ratio tables would be more typically used for recipes. Anything involving ratio. If I had a recipe that required flour, butter and sugar in the ratio 100 to 40 to 20, I could use it to work out different amounts depending on whether I needed more or less of whatever it was I was making. Right, to apply that to a game, we have a look at this box game. We like box games, you can use them for all sorts of different things. I've got this box and this box. I choose a percentage from that box and a number from this box, and that's gonna make for me a number that is in this big box here. So let's see, I'm gonna go for, I don't know, say 15% of 12. Well, 10% of 12 would be 1.2. Half of that, 5%, would be 0.6. So I add them together and I'm going to get 1.8. There you go, I'm going to put that one there. My partner would have a go next, and my partner might choose, I don't know, whatever they might choose. Maybe they're going to choose 20% of 400. So 10% of 400 would be 40, and I double that for 20%, that would be 80. So my partner, my opponent, has placed one up there. And we go and we go and we go until one of us has got 4 in a row. So I'll take these off. At this point you could pause. You'd need to make this. It wouldn't take too long. You just got to draw those 6 percentages, those 6 numbers, and the 36 numbers in here. This is a game you can play again and again. It will give you loads and loads of practice of finding those percentages where they will start with what they know using a ratio table and work in whatever logical steps make sense to them to arrive at the answer that they're looking for. Good luck with that one.